Hey folks, Sean Wiedas here with Wiedas Marine. Today we're talking one thing. We're talking catfish. We're talking not just catfishing, we're talking big time catfish tournaments, big river systems. We're talking Ohio River, Mississippi River, Illinois River, large bodies of water. And if you're a tournament catfisherman, or you're just a serious catfisherman, and you need the biggest, baddest boat on the market, look no further, because the Sportsman 2400 has finally been released. This is a 24-foot boat that designed for the tournament catman in mind, and we got a 250 show on the back of this. Folks, I've even custom rigged a couple of these with hydraulic jack plates. We've had the props sent out. If you're looking for something big and bad and you're going to cover a lot of miles of water, you know, catfishing's gotten more and more popular tournament-wise, and what I'm seeing happen with the guys that I'm following is they're having to make longer and longer runs, just like us bass fishermen have had to do for years, is make longer runs. Bigger boats, bigger motors are going to get us there more comfortable and give us more time to fish. But folks, the biggest thing about this boat is I want you all to know is even though this is a massive boat, 24 feet of machine, this boat handles very mild-mannered. It trailers very easily, and most important of all, it's been engineered, I should say, to respond to a trolling motor like a bass boat. I know there's a few applications you guys are actually trolling, but more important is if you drift. If you're going to do a sideways drift, a lot of these boats, what'll happen is they're aluminum. You got that heavy motor in the back. The bows will outdrift the rear. G3 put a lot of time and research into how you guys are using these boats and how they're going to be set up to fish, drift properly, track true with the trolling motor. But the nice thing about the 24-footer is it gives you that better ride in the rough water, and that better ride also gives you more room, okay? So you've got plenty of room to work your rods. Obviously, you guys are going to put custom rod holders of your choice and different things like that on them. It's going to give you room to work your rods, work yourself around in the boat. Got a nice big walk-through windshield, okay, in the colder weather months, and to keep you dry. And you've got a large, you come up here in the bow, you got a large deck, okay? So you've got plenty of room that you're in a high position to throw a cast net. You can also work your rods from up here. Now, I'm talking catfish, catfish, catfish. Understand that this boat is also a perfect boat for somebody that wants to striper fish, troll for stripers on Cumberland, some of these big reservoirs. It's going to be a good multi-species boat. Trailer, we got a galvanized trailer, so if you're towing in the wintertime, like a lot of the guys fish in the wintertime, you don't have to worry about the salt on the roads. Got a nice non-skid in this. This non-skid is gray. It stays cool in the summertime, and then when it gets wet, it has plenty of traction. So make a little walk around, see how big this boat is, and then we're going to hop on inside and check it out. Folks, once we're on board the Sportsman 2400, we can see just how massive this boat is inside, okay? Having multiple lines, having multiple anglers in the boat, you're going to have plenty of room to move around. This right here, the live well, this is probably one of the most asked questions that you get. People want to see the inside of this because obviously you're fishing for trophy fish and you need a serious tank to move fish. Now that divider, folks, obviously that comes out because you're going to need that for a trophy catfish. But you've got a huge live well. It's got insulation under the lid, and you can safely transport even trophy class fish in this boat. Back deck too. You know, we've got a nice sized back deck, and you know, you can actually get up here if you need to get up to throw a cast net off the back. You got a rail track system everywhere in here, so different brands of rod holders are going to fit. Again, as you work your way to the bow, you just see how open this floor plan is, how much room that you have to move around in the boat. Once we're up here in the front, again, I mentioned you've got a nice high deck to throw a cast net on. Well, once you cast net your bait, you have a nice live well here, okay? Has rounded corners so the shad don't stack up in there. And you know, obviously a lot of you guys are going to have a secondary bait tank, and this boat has room for it. But from the factory, You've got a great live well system, and you've got a great factory bait system in here as well. Folks, this boat is exciting. It's going to be a hot ticket this year. This is one of the first ones in the country that we're bringing you, the Sportsman 2400. Wiedas Marine, we are your home for G3 boats, tournament catfishing boats. We're getting more and more into it, folks. The whole world knows us for bass boats. Being right here in the Cincinnati, Ohio River Valley, we got a lot of serious catfishermen, and we're striving to have the boats that you guys are looking for. So give us a call at 859-647-BOAT, Wiedas Marine.